Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to a very, very special video in which we are commentating. We're finally commentating. It's been so long.
Hello, I'm Kevin. This is Shark Dad, also known as Zach, versus Martine, also known as Sean. It is from the Patreon Pokésports League. And I guess I'll give a quick team rundown. We got the Tyranitar, Volcarona, Aegis/Dragovich, Xerneas, Toxicroak on Shark Dad's side versus the Incineroar, Regieleki, Urshifu, Grimmsnarl, Zacian, and Rillaboom.
Now, it's really interesting to see this finally come and happen. We've got Series 10 tournament gameplay up in here. And by the way, if anybody here, anybody watching this video, anybody enjoying this wants to go and send a battle of their own, this one's from our own Pokésports tournament. But if you have a very special one that you want to send over, you can send that to pokesportspodcast@gmail.com. Just please make sure that it's in a Google Drive specifically. If it is in anything but a Google Drive, we probably will not be opening it.
Now, I'm loving the team that Shark Dad's running.
What is that on Dragovich?
That's a Mystic Water.
That's a Mystic Water. Look
no
at
offense.
that.
No offense to Sean, but I've seen your team 12 times. Shark Dad, on the other hand, is running sand
Toxicroak.
Sand and Toxicroak, yeah. Sand in a meta that has Xerneas and Zacian popular. And Urshifu's.
What is that portrait?
Honestly, what was that in the game?
Yeah, really. It's true. All right, so starting out with the lead, Sean's going to send out Regieleki and Grimmsnarl. It's a very common lead going through all of the series.
Speaking of common leads.
Speaking of common leads, yeah, we've got Volcarona and Xerneas on the other side.
Now, I'm trying to see which one is going to set the light screen on Sean's side of the field. And, I don't know, Zach's kind of the side of the field. We kind of already know what's going on. I guess we don't know what's going on. Considering a switch.
Looking at the switch. Yeah, I think the interesting thing about the Grimmsnarl Regieleki lead is you don't really know which one is going to be setting up the screens. You can assume that Grimmsnarl is going to be the one because Grimmsnarl is usually the one. But on the times where it's not and Regieleki is actually the one that goes for the screens, it really gives Grimmsnarl the opportunity to do things like this with the taunt on the Xerneas. Xerneas will not be using any kind of Geomancy today.
And just to top it all off, it's going to be a lot slower and also doing a pretty considerable amount of damage to both Pokemon at the same time.
Yeah, really. That speed drop is really, really important. Volcarona going for the struggle bug on Regieleki and Grimmsnarl.
Whoa, that still takes a solid chunk out of Regieleki because of how low those defenses are. Yeah, it all goes back to taunt being very good just for situations like this, right?
Oh, absolutely. Now Xerneas is forced to go for either switch out or go for straight up attacks.
Yeah,
is going to elect to swap out into the Tyranitar. Going to be able to set up the sand as well, so that's going to be a little bit of chip damage on basically everybody.
The thing about the Xerneas not actually going for the Geomancy because he was taunted from it, he still holds on to that power herb, so he can always Geomancy again later.
Right. Right, that's absolutely true. Regieleki's going to go for the Volt Switch, swapping out to a different Pokemon over here. Important to note that light screen is up, so Volcarona, although it is also slow, it is now much, much weaker. Regieleki swapping out because of that special attack drop. Really, really something that Regielekis do not want.
We were also looking at this Tyranitar and asking, like, how can Zach run a Tyranitar in a Xerneas meta? But this Tyranitar is in the sand with the sand boost on its special defense, along with the Assault Vest, and running the Iron Head. So it looks like it's kind of that pocket pick. That's a very lucky burn on the Urshifu. Right.
That Heat Wave from the Volcarona connecting with the Urshifu. It is a single strike, so now we know that. Now Shark Dad has that information. Urshifu with the burn, it is very relevant right now, as Tyranitar would not normally want to take a close combat. Now, still doesn't really want to take a close combat, but has the potential to swap out into something like the Xerneas, where it can take a non-critical move like that quite easily.
I think he actually swapped the Volcarona. Yeah, he did. He's keeping the T-Tar on the field.
By Volcarona. So that's an interesting choice. I'm worried for this Tyranitar right now. Urshifu, out predicted though. The Urshifu
not
does
as
go for
worried.
the protect.
You weren't as worried as the Urshifu was.
I guess not. Now though, there's the same issue that can happen. Grimmsnarl does have the opportunity here to go for. Well,
Ooh, nice crit.
Wait a second. That's
nice
a very nice crit on this Grimmsnarl. I was
it
about
goes
to
down
say
to sand. Wow.
the Xerneas did have the opportunity to get taunted again by the Grimmsnarl, but not anymore because Grimmsnarl is actually going to go down here.
Now, unless Sean has another taunt turn that back, it looks like this Geomancy is going to get set up here.
These are one of those moments where if I were playing this game in person, I would have a little eye twitch right now. Oh, here comes the Zacian.
There's your Xerneas answer.
There's the Xerneas answer. Yes, so if the Xerneas does decide to go for a Geomancy here, it might be pretty short-lived.
If I was Zach right now, I'd be shivering. I have a Xerneas and a Tyranitar on the field facing a Zacian.
And an Urshifu. You can't.
That's terrifying.
Oof. Oof. Nah, I'm just curious what's actually going to go down this turn. This could be a very game-deciding turn right now.
I'm actually on the edges of my seat right now. I'm noticing.
Don't fall off. Here comes the Protect from Xerneas' side.
Has
Not going to be going for an attack here, yeah. Zacian goes for the Behemoth Blade on what? What? What have you done? Interesting choice.
Was it?
Is this okay, no, let's think about this. Think about this seriously. What is the reason for attacking your own Urshifu?
To get the safe switch in, but even
can I?
Then,
I'm hold on. I'm going to pause this right here. We're going to talk about this. What just happened?
I gotta say, maybe misclick. Maybe the drift took over. Because I don't know. I can't see a reason. Maybe he has a reason.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can think of is he felt like the Urshifu was dead weight because of the burn, and he wanted the free switch into something without taking damage.
That's fair. I mean,
the only thing I can think about.
Yeah. Because even if the Urshifu wasn't going to get, man, I'm having such trouble with this. Because I would always, 100% of the time, want to go for, say, a close combat on that Tyranitar.
Mm-hmm. And I also want to preface this by saying Martine is not a bad player.
No, absolutely not. And that's why I'm so confused.
Yeah, this is deep in the league. He has won matches to get here, and he's top cut multiple leagues before, and I've faced him. He's a good player. Which is why I'm leaning towards
4D chess right now.
I'm leaning towards Drift took over.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what I'm leaning towards.
All right, let's keep this moving. So we've got Dracovish coming out from Shark Dad's side. Martine going to go. Well, I guess we'll see. That Urshifu going down is actually very, very unfortunate for game one for Martine. There was a full opportunity right there to KO the Tyranitar.
Maybe it's just nothing but sheer confidence, Mike. Do you ever think about that?
I did not. That was a power move. That was a power move. Yep.
He was like, I got a Zacian. What you gonna do?
Yeah. Because the Urshifu wasn't even attacked. The Zacian was attacked. Urshifu would have lived. Anyway, Volcarona's up. Regieleki going to go for that Thunderbolt. No special attack drop on that. So the Volcarona is going to not go down because of that berry right here.
Berry saving it from the sand damage.
Yes. Living at 5 HP already. Now that Sacred Sword is going to be pretty nasty on that Tyranitar. It is going to go down. So bye-bye T-Tar.
I mean, honestly, it could have been a power move at this point. That could have just been confidence that he could get rid of the Volcarona there.
It is working out in his favor, isn't it?
Yeah, so far. I mean, this Dracovish is going to be worrisome, but
a little bit.
For now, it's still anyone's game.
I'm fairly confident if I'm Martine, to be honest. Looking at Zacian and Regieleki, either one can really target down this Dracovish and Oko, really.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just a question of what's going to happen first. Because if this Dracovish is super fast here, then Volcarona's going to go for the Protect.
It might be Sand Rush, yeah.
Yeah. But
it's going to get slowed.
Enough. Oh, never mind.
The avoid.
That avoidance is huge, but not as big as Zacian living it. Oh, but not as big as Zacian targeting the wrong Pokemon.
Okay, Sandstorm subsides though, so Dragovich is no longer the fastest thing in the
Oh,
game.
we've got time. We've got time here, folks. Shark Dad needing to make some pretty evasive choices here in order to keep his Pokemon alive. Zacian and Regieleki both outspeeding all of the Pokemon on the field, and Tyranitar not even being up anymore to set that sand back up.
I think if Martin stands a chance this game, he has to predict that switch Behemoth Blade this Xerneas right now.
Yeah, absolutely. The Electro Web's going to be pretty huge. Now, does Martin assume that the Electro Web would have KO'd the Volcarona at 50 HP and is now targeting the Dracovish? Yes.
Okay.
Living at literally 1 HP.
This is such a good game.
Wow.
Oh, you remember those 4 EVs you gave Dracovish in HP? There they are. They're at work.
So, exactly.
They're working hard right now.
Now, so many things went wrong for Martin this game that I got to give it to Martin. Even though you KO'd your own, this would never, by the way, KO the Xerneas. If it had crit there, I would have been absolutely flabbergasted at his luck. Yeah, I mean, what with the attacking your own Urshifu, either by mistake or on purpose, can't even tell at this point, to missing the Electro Web on that Dracovish, absolutely huge.
It was anyone's game.
Truly.
And I think Martin still could have won that game at any point. That Zacian was just such an impressive force against Zach that I think he has to probably switch his team around just to worry about it a little bit more.
Right. Now, this is, of course, a best of 3, so we're going to be able to see a second game here. Again, this very well could be anybody's game. That first game was just so down to the wire, so close that it really could go to either person in game 2.
That 1 HP live was wild.
Now, of course, Shark Dad loving to watch the party and check that his battle BGM is correct. Got to play Calyrex. What battle BGM? Do you go with a battle BGM at any point?
I go random. I mean, that was just Shark Dad messaging Martin saying, "Yo, what happened?"
And Martin's like, I don't want to talk about it.
What's going on?
So who would you bring in this situation?
If I were who?
If you were Shark Dad, the one picking the team right now.
If I was Shark Dad, I don't know about that Toxic Croak. I don't know what that Toxic Croak is. I don't know what that Toxic Croak can do against Zacian. I'd be worried about Zacian mostly.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely bring Volcarona. I would definitely bring Dracovish and T-Tar. But Xerneas might be a rough one because, yeah, Xerneas is important, but is it necessary to take out Sean's Pokemon?
Right. Right.
It's only good against Urshifu, and I mean, it does kind of deal with every other Pokemon except Zacian, if we're going to be entirely honest.
Yeah.
It's a rough choice. Yeah.
I'm excited to see this Aegislash pick here. Safety Goggles Aegislash.
I'm surprised that Zach doesn't think that Dracovish is necessary. I feel like Dracovish is one of the most safe ways to deal with Zacian because Fish's Friend can do so much damage to it.
It could be that Shark Dad was recognizing how lucky the end of that game was and that Dracovish should have gone down about 3 times before it actually did.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And as well, if you're not bringing Tyranitar, you don't want to bring Sandrush Dracovish in the first place.
Now I'm interested to see what Toxicroak does.
Well, it's shiny, so it's, yeah. Clearly, it's going to be doing some kind of shenanigans. So giving a quick look, a quick commentator's look at the moveset behind the Toxicroak there. The Quick Guard and the Fake Out going to be pretty key in dealing with this Grimmsnarl.
Feint is also a pretty big deal too. It helps break your protects.
Absolutely. So the Fake Out on the Grimmsnarl going to allow this Xerneas to go. Choice. Yeah, going to allow this Xerneas to go for the Geomancy.
Yeah, that was a really good case of Zach just realizing, hey, that game was close because my Xerneas never got going. What can I do if he leads the exact same thing? And here he is with the Fake Out change.
Oh, now really here's the thing too: the Quick Guard on the Toxicroak's going to come in key with this Rillaboom in as well.
If Zach plays this correctly, this could be a double KO.
So here's the Geomancy. I'm going to charge up those lasers. And
Plus the special
absolutely
attack.
a dazzling gleam would be all that they wrote for Martine's side of the field right now.
Quick Guard really would shut down this Rillaboom. Can't Grassy Glide, can't Fake Out. What are you left with?
Absolutely not. There it is.
There it is.
There's the
There
Quick
it is.
Guard. And going for the there it is. The dazzling gleam.
The
See, right now
Rillaboom
he's
might
deciding.
live.
He's like, should I go for the? It says effective. I'm reading that effective text. It's such mind games looking at that Rillaboom. I believe firmly that a +2 dazzling gleam at 0.75 would still take out that.
I think he was
Rillaboom.
worried about Light Screen, but I still think Light Screen would have done. You still would have taken it out.
That's fair. And plus, you can go for
What did Grim
an
go
attack
for?
on the. What's that?
Grim didn't attack, so I'm assuming he probably went for like a Spirit Break or something.
Probably. Didn't go for any priority move right there. Well,
Yeah.
why would you? Why would you go for like a taunt at
It's
this
screens.
point? Geomancy's
Did he have
already
screens?
up. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, here comes Raid Boss.
Raid boss up. Now, Zacian without any kind of priority moves still does mean that Rillaboom's probably going down here if nothing is done.
Okay, looks like Zach's just taking a turn to just stall the game out a little bit, try to get his Volcarona in here as soon as he can.
That's fair. So we're going to be planning some redirection to deal with this. That is how you deal with the Zacian, by the way, is just you redirect it until you can take it out normally. Oh, but Zacian going for the first turn protect.
Ooh, fall by the horsepower.
That's not bad. That's not a bad choice. Now the issue that Martine
Volcarona's
runs is that the Zacian just went for a protect and can't go for a protect again. Not that I believe they would. I believe we're going to see a Moonblast on one of these two Pokemon. It is going to be on the Zacian.
This Volcarona is sitting in a great spot right now, by the way. There's nothing on the field that can touch it.
Yeah, that's so true. Volcarona going for the Rage Powder. Here we go. This is the thing that we see with Volcaronas all over the place. Going for that Rage Powder so that the Xerneas lies completely completely protected, I should say. Zacian taking about more than half. That's a sizable chunk to a Zacian.
It's a nice 2 KO range. Going for the Behemoth Blade. Will
That
we see
high
the burn?
horsepower. High horsepower came in clutch though.
And the burn!
No. The burn
the
and the
citrus.
berry. That is a range that okay, hold on. And now imagine if that happened in
no.
the other order.
Yeah, oh.
Imagine if the Rillaboom knocked that off first. No berry for the Volcarona, then Behemoth Blade to take it out. Not gonna happen. At this point, I think that first off, the Zacian isn't going to live another Moonblast, so the Volcarona is free to just kind of go for whatever it likes to here. Opting to go for
It's the safest play.
I
He has
don't
nothing to
know.
lose.
I guess. I think he has the Volcarona to lose, doesn't he?
Yeah, but then the Zacian's still a 2-hit KO. He can Moonblast the Zacian whenever he wants.
No, you're not wrong. So big hit on the Xerneas. Youch. Now, of course, because, by the way, for those of you wondering, why did the Xerneas just get hit by that Grassy Glide? Well, it's because Rage Powder does not affect Grass type.
I think one more Grassy guy might take out the Xerneas too. He has to
It
be a little
will.
bit worried about that. Yeah.
It will. And that's why I'm saying is I think the safest play here would have been to Fire Move on the Rillaboom. I believe it's Heat Wave.
Yeah.
Because
that's a good point.
now this is actually, hold on. We just lost grassy terrain, so
Never mind.
this isn't a
Nothing's
problem
bad.
anymore. Nothing's bad. Everybody lives. Nobody dies.
Well, Martine
For
might
Shark
die.
Dad, anyway.
Yeah.
For Shark Dad, this is a bad situation for Martine. Martine
okay.
needs to be pretty crafty in order to get out of this one, involving some protects, maybe some switches. We'll
What is
have
he
to
holding
see.
in the back? I think Reggie Lucky, right?
We haven't seen it yet, I don't think. It is Reggie Lucky.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it was an early volt switch. But this dazzling gleam's gonna hurt. Yeah.
Right. Yikes. That's all she wrote, folks. Very
Yeah.
commanding second game there.
Very commanding second game. Yes, we're going to see that Rillaboom come out and try to fake out. However, unlikely to see. Unless we get the big heat wave miss into impossible Moonblast mist.
I mean, I think if Rillaboom has any chance, it's a Grassy Glide onto Xerneas and then hope for Heat Wave miss.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then after that, he still has 2 other Pokemon.
It's fine. It's fine. he can do it. He'll be fine. So here we go. Let's see it happen. I would love to see that happen right now. Let's see a Grassy Glide on the Xerneas. Let's KO the Xerneas, please. Thing. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, that's a shame. The HP gained from the grassy terrain. That
ironically helped it. Yeah.
Exactly. And there you have it. A quick 2-0 from Shark Dad. Congratulations for Shark Dad making it a little bit further in the league. I want to thank everybody for watching and for listening to us commentate over this battle. Again, if you want to send in your battles, you can send those to pokesportspodcast@gmail.com. Just make sure it's recorded with just the game audio, please. Don't need to hear anybody else's microphone. Thanks.
Bye, guys. Thanks
Have
for
a good
watching.
one.
Great
See
games.
you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.